the next episode comes out, we will
subscribe.
Hopefully by the time the next episode comes back, we will be able to the TikTok servers will not be in disarray.
Return the fucking frogs game.
Who's ready to get riled up? Oh yeah.
I am.
You're listening to
All Riled Up.
Yes.
And in this week of All Riled Up, you get to know more about football.
Yes.
And stuff.
And other stuff. Welcome everybody to another episode of All Riled Up. I haven't changed the intro yet. Also, it says it's still under review, but then when I click the appeal button, I'm not kidding. 1 second later, I got a thing saying your appeal was denied. So,
you goddamn liberals taking our podcast away from us.
Yeah, for people watching the video version, you're like, what are you talking about? For people watching on TikTok, which is just Drewski, hi Drewski, we were dealing with TikTok issues. The TikTok servers have been messed up for this is the second day. Drewski says hi to everybody, by the way.
What a nice guy.
He is a nice guy. I like talking to him and Daniel in DMs. But yeah, so we're still recording the video. I don't give a shit. It just means we can talk as much smack as we want because we already got struck. So there's nothing to take down. Thank you, Drewski.
Just started the recording. Like, what did somebody say or do in the 30 seconds?
Literally nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, and Dylan's here, so it's a party.
They must not like Sammer.
So I'm assuming it's only being recommended to people who follow me, but not other For You pages.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, because people were coming in and then immediately it was like, boom, your live violates. I don't know. That's the thing. If I restart my computer, I don't it might fix it. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So let me pull up my topic list. Joining me today, of course you are, D. How goes it, my friends? Oh wait, I don't know if that's the D that I was thinking of. Well, I have no idea. So maybe we are back. Maybe we did get unappealed. I have no idea. Anyway, joining me as always.
The boys are back in town.
The boys are back in town. It's been a couple weeks since we posted an episode. We were gonna take a week off anyway, and then I had something to do last week, and I honestly, it's funny that I just can't remember because it makes me seem like I'm lying, but I honestly don't remember.
Guys, he just doesn't like
time flies. Okay, yes,
he doesn't feel like it.
TikTok, I know. Now they're like every couple minutes they're like, "Do you want to appeal?" Which yes, I'm gonna keep appealing. Is that actually Drewski? It's not the one in all the Verizon commercials, if that's what you're wondering, D. Or T-Mobile. I don't remember. Yeah, it's the real one. Joining me is Sammer. How are you, Sammer?
I'm good. I am breathing. I am alive, and I don't want to do any more surgeries.
I was going to ask you, and I forgot. How did that go? I know you said it went okay, but how are you feeling?
I'm feeling much better today. The first 3 days sucked, though. Everything was hurting. I couldn't walk. Today I started walking around by myself. I walk around like an old man, like my back is slashed and everything like that.
He do me.
But I'm okay. My wounds are healing. Everything's healing. I got an appointment this Monday with my surgeon to update me on what's going on, and everything is good.
D is showing love from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Go Wolverines. Although I do have to tell you, D, I am
Homosexual.
no, I went to Michigan State. It's fucking Dylan. Fuck you, Dylan. W. Spencer Rattler. I told Dejan because he joined right after it happened. Dylan got me pretty good when I streamed last. It was really funny. But I'll tell you guys after I do the intro. Malik is also here. How are you, Malik? All right.
All right.
Oh, I forgot that you guys can't see my camera, but the stream can. Wait, I forgot to. I always have to play this. In solidarity of Drewski. And then, of course, as always, joining me is Dejan. How are you, Dejan?
I am doing all right.
That's
Hello.
good. I just wanted to say
Shit, he's here.
to Malik. Okay, Malik's back. How are you, Malik? He is also joining us.
I'm good. I'm good. Can't complain.
That's good. I just wanted to say thank you to Malik and Samer for taking the time to join us. I know with it being Ramadan, it is not always easy, or you guys have stuff to do. So I appreciate y'all for coming out.
Sir,
I got you.
I'm not fasting right now though because of I have to take medicine and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But we have some sports/football and some non-sports/football related topics. My first thing, and I'm gonna send it to you guys in the server. It was supposed to be a surprise. I'll send it to you so you can reference it as I am talking about it. But give me 1 second before you look at this image. Don't look at it just yet. I know you guys don't know too much about other sports, but we're gonna play a little game. I'm gonna put up on screen for the stream and for the video. Give me 1 second. I have to remember how to do this. I had to move it around a little bit for the YouTube version. So keep 3, cut 9. This is a game of sporting events. So I'll read to you this list, and it's in the server. This is Drewski. I saw this on Twitter like a couple days ago, and I was like, this would be fun to do with all the guys, even though you guys don't know sporting events other than like a few of them. So I figured this would be fun to do. And Daniel's here. How you doing, Daniel? So I figured this would be fun to do on stream with you guys. So or on the podcast. Keep 3, cut 9. I'll read you guys this list, and you can tell me which you personally would keep. Okay. So the list is March Madness, the NBA playoffs, the WNBA playoffs.
Got it.
I was like,
I agree.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing.
the Stanley Cup playoffs, the college football playoffs, the NFL playoffs, the MLB postseason, the College World Series, Wimbledon, the World Cup, the
Gotta keep
Olympics, and the Masters.
I don't really care about golf much. You could cut that. All right. To me, guarantees there's World Cup, the Olympics, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Those are something that is seen by the world. You know what I mean? So those two you have to keep. It matters on this last one. Personal opinion, WNBA's gone. Not because I'm sexist. It's who the fuck watches it.
No, WNBA is gone because I'm sexist, okay?
Okay.
Also,
Daniel, shut the fuck up. Okay. We know the Leafs are bad. I literally just looked at the
All college related stuff.
I'm just kidding, Daniel.
That's gotta go.
I think college football playoffs. Dylan, I know you're joking, but low key, I do like watching cricket. Like I
don't know what Wimbledon is though.
Wimbledon is the tennis tournament.
Wimbledon. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like tennis, so you can cut.
Yeah, I'm cutting that.
It's actually entertaining.
Yeah, I can understand that someone could find that entertaining. Personally, I don't watch golf or tennis, so that's got to go.
Dylan, you're 1 in like 99 for telling the truth. So I don't know if I believe you when you say you're the 45th ranked golfer in your state.
It's such a specific thing, and it's so minimized to that specific.
Yeah.
Daniel,
45 fuckers in the state. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be devil's advocate. I believe it.
Like, what if he's in Alaska? That's not a lot of people.
Well, he lives in. I'm pretty sure he lives in Louisiana, or at least in the surrounding area.
Know where a minor lives. I just hope
he's a Saints fan, and he said he went to a game once. So
you're a Bills fan. You went to a Bills game once. You live in Michigan.
Dylan, I don't believe that bullshit. Also, Daniel, I looked at the standings. You do not need to be punching down as much as you are, okay? Y'all are 4th in the division. Why do you need to be insulting the Leafs? You do not need to be shitting on the Maple Leafs. And you know what? I hope the Sabres beat you guys in the playoffs. I was going to talk about them in a second.
That's right.
Broncos country.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, well, some people aren't as fortunate to have a good staff.
I've just been talking. Hold up. What does this leave me with? Okay, I took out Masters. I took out Wimbledon. Took out College World Series. I took out college football. I took out WNBA and took out March Madness, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I'm left with NBA, Stanley Cup, NFL, MLB. And only one can stay.
You want to hear mine?
Definitely.
Robot Malik is on the move.
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you guys my 3. Right.
Yeah.
So here's my issue. Right. I have never been into watching college football, or any college sports. So the college football, Drewski said, let me scroll back up to his answer. NFL, college football, and the Olympics. I think that's a good answer. I think a lot of people would say that. But because a lot of people like the college football playoffs, I like it, but I'm not super into watching it. So I would honestly cut the CFP. My 3 are the NFL playoffs, the Stanley Cup playoffs, and then I think I'll go the Olympics just because or the World Cup. Like,
if you had to pick between the 2, I would say Olympics.
I think the Olympics are more interesting. I think more people like the World Cup. You know, the Stanley Cup playoffs.
I think definitely the World Cup is definitely more popular.
Even if you don't like hockey, like I started watching hockey during the Stanley Cup playoffs, and like when the first year that I started watching hockey, and it was amazing. Like, you know, Daniel, you're just mad that Team USA beat Canada. That's why. But which I believe, Daniel, I believe you said you were going to say USA was the best at hockey. And I've yet to hear you say anything about that. Quite
I
sad.
thought she was about to go. Yeah, are you going full Trump here?
Yeah, he said it. They own hockey. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Royal Rumble. Honestly, Dylan, that should have been in here. You're right.
That was a fun watch, actually.
Yeah, it can be fun. I'm not super into wrestling, but it is actually fun to watch stuff like that. But those are I think the Masters is interesting. I like the aesthetics of the Masters as well.
I just on like what I would watch / what would affect me.
Oh yeah, what would affect you?
After all of these, I don't watch basketball. I don't watch hockey. I don't watch tennis or golf. I've watched a couple soccer games. It would probably matter. That's why I'm keeping World Cup. So at the end of the day, it's MLB and NFL.
Mm-hmm. The World Series is really good too.
Yeah.
So honestly, my three might, if we're only talking about what affects me, it's got to be NFL, Stanley Cup playoffs, and MLB. And honestly, my favorite playoffs is the Stanley Cup playoffs over NFL. I genuinely believe this can be clipped. This can be clipped. I genuinely believe that the Stanley Cup playoffs are the best playoffs in the 4 major sports in America. If you actually watch them, they are amazing. Even if you don't know anything about hockey, it is amazing. It's a good at least I have the Red Wings to bandwagon on because they're good this year. Randomly.
And
every team is but the fucking Leafs.
See, the sucky thing about that is I haven't watched it, so I can't really make a defense because in order to defend, you also need to poke holes in the other person's
argument.
Point. Argument, thank you. So it's like I can't really say anything about that. Overall, I would say NFL is definitely more entertaining than MLB in the sense of the only reason I would watch baseball is because I'm rooting for a certain team. If that team is not there, I'm sitting there and
Daniel.
Or if I'm rooting for the collapse of another.
Yeah.
That's the only time I'm going to truly enjoy myself watching baseball. Don't get me wrong, some people might watch it just for the love of the game, as in they actually do enjoy baseball. Overall, I've had multiple times when I'm trying to just like, all right, let's see how the Giants are doing today. Let's watch their game. I'm sitting there and I'm like,
right.
Yeah, I'm going on my phone. Like,
also, Dylan,
Gus during the Super Bowl.
I remember what the name of your other accounts are. So, no,
he's locked in.
I am not answering that question.
This guy's planning something. He's planning something.
So I streamed in between our last episodes, just me playing Overwatch.
Yeah, I was there for that.
When I said that, he immediately dropped the facade and he said the name wouldn't change. It sold me. So the last time I streamed, I had a couple random people joining here and there. And it was just me playing Overwatch. And I was answering questions from, Daniel, thank you for the rose. Appreciate that. My man. I was answering questions from multiple people at once. And I thought it was, I kept thinking like, this is like, I even said like something in reference to Dylan. I was like, if only Dylan were here, he would think this is funny. Then I realized it just was Dylan talking to me. Because he said something that sold him. And I was like, Dylan, you motherfucker. But then I didn't realize he was both accounts I was talking to.
That's crazy.
So I knew for sure he was the one that like he said something that made I can't remember what it was, but then like the second one when he said W Spencer Rattler on both of them at the same time, I was like, holy shit, that's crazy. Honestly, Daniel, I have no idea. So while we were gone as well, the Olympics happened and Team USA won, and it was an amazing game. There was a lot of political issues afterwards. And it wasn't fun, but you know what I want to talk about? Fanatics found a way to make the headlines during the Olympics because they said they ran out of Team USA jerseys before like the gold medal game.
Bruh.
And well, thank you, Daniel, for giving the gifts, because let them cook. That's funny. But they ran out of jerseys, and they said the reason was because Canada was favored to win over the US. So they weren't expecting to have to stock that many Team USA jerseys. Now, for those who didn't watch the game, it was unironically the best hockey game I have ever watched ever. It was both fast paced, but also like extremely defensively heavy. Like it was the fastest game I've ever watched, but the final score, it was 1-1 and it went to overtime. And then it ended in overtime. And it was just cinema. And fucking, well, Dylan, you put your name in that account's name, so I know it's you. But yeah, it was a fantastic game. Now going to NFL news, because there's a decent amount, but there's not like a whole podcast worth amount. Kyler Murray got released. What do you guys think about that? Because I saw Eunice. Eunice, I know you're gonna watch this, and I'm not trying to shit on you. You're too nice. You're too nice to Kyler Murray. Okay, he's buns. He's buns. That's what I think. He's a
future Jet.
He might be a future Jet. It's funny, I was talking to Drewski about it, and he was like, that's good for the Jets, not for Kyler Murray. Which
imagine he takes them to the playoffs.
Well, Daniel, if you watch other TikTok streamers, you can give the gifts to them instead. You don't have to spend all 427 roses on me. But Malik, that would be really funny. I honestly would be okay with that. But
and the Jets won the Super Bowl. Kyler Murray gets his first ring.
If that actually happened, first and only.
Funny.
First and only. I don't know, Daniel. You don't know any like streamers that you watch on TikTok? Well, I guess if you don't, whatever you want, man. It's your coins. But yeah, Kyler Murray got released, and I honestly, like, I care, but I don't, because I think he'll go somewhere, and I think he'll compete for a roster spot. Low key, I would rather have him than Tua. Like,
yeah.
If you give Kyler, being 100% serious here, if you give Kyler a good O-line and a couple weapons, you'll probably be okay. But I just don't trust him because yeah, the Cardinals are extremely dysfunctional, but at the same time, what has he done? You know what I mean? He's been in the league for like
Teams drafted 2019.
7-8 years. That's true. Kyler does love playing COD. No, Dylan, he cannot be in a QB competition in the Bills. Mitch or Josh? Mitch probably isn't coming back. I don't know if Mitch Trubisky's going to come back. But I don't know. Are you guys Kyler pilled? Or yeah, that is true.
I could definitely see him going somewhere and playing like okay, but I don't think phenomenal.
Yeah, like based off just this last season alone, I think he obviously Daniel Jones was on a better team. You know, that unironically is true, Dylan. Kyler was one of a couple players to be drafted in both the NFL draft and the MLB draft. Also, Daniel, thank you for all the roses. Yeah, Mitch wants too much money, I think, Drewski. Dylan said Kyler could play baseball, and unironically, he could go play baseball. Like, he was a baseball player in college for a little bit. So, maybe. I think if you put any quarterback in the Vikings system as well, they will do good. You know what I mean? So, maybe the Vikings.
And the Cardinals don't really have a lot of offensive players. Like they have fucking
Trey McBride. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, really. Fucking the all his wide receivers are not that good. Running backs get injured constantly.
Yeah. Speaking of running backs, Kenneth Walker is expected to test free agency because the Seahawks are not franchise tagging him.
Why? Why are they not franchise tagging him?
I think it has to do with age of the average age of running backs is just not like once you hit a certain age, there is a belief that you're damaged goods, and they're like, we don't care, you know.
How old is he? Is that too
not
old?
very old?
Isn't he like 25?
He's like 24 or 23.
Yeah. Not wow. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you. And that is true, Drewski. They like Zach Charbonnet. He's a little bit younger. And he was their go-to, like, goal line back. Dylan, I am never shaving my head ever again. Hopefully. Like, literally, Dylan, if you want to see what I look like bald, scroll on my videos. Because I filmed a couple videos when I was doing chemo. And so there's a few of me bald. And I was not a fan. I was not a fan.
I'm a big fan of the government.
Was your makes? I don't know what that means, Dylan. I'm sorry. Was my make a wish to see you? I didn't even know you at the time, Dylan. No, my Make-A-Wish would not have been to see you. It would have been something much more. No, it would not have. No, it would not have, Dylan. Yes, I am. I am. And honestly, I forgot about Trent McDuffie. Actually, I'll talk about Trent McDuffie now. Trent McDuffie got traded. That was when I saw that, I was like, oh, thank God. I love when the Chiefs suffer. It's funny. Malik sent that to the group chat where he's like, is he good? See, so let me go grab what the return was. No, because he is good. Let me grab really quick what the return was. Yeah, he's fantastic. So they're getting a first, a fifth, a sixth, and next year's seventh, or sorry, next year's third for Trent McDuffie, who is a fantastic corner. I wouldn't say the Chiefs dynasty is over. It depends, because for a dynasty to be a thing, you have to like be a contender almost every single year. That's just not possible without Mahomes. You know, he's probably not coming back until like he's gonna miss a few games. Wait, Daniel, who got traded? Let me look. Was it the guy from the Blues? But
no, this can't be.
If I swear to God, Daniel, if you say, okay, Flames, well, I'll have to look it up in a second. But yeah, I saw that Mahomes is not coming back for like a few games into the next season. So essentially, they're just throwing the next. That's crazy. Apparently, they're just throwing next season as well, because they're like, fuck it. We'll build and then we'll just keep steamrolling ahead with Mahomes. What
the first round pick is going to be a quarterback?
No. That would.
Did you guys see that guy that had the crazy combine thing?
Yeah.
Performance, and they'd be like, okay, you're the backup until Patrick Mahomes gets better.
I feel like it's too
And you
expensive.
guys kill Patrick Mahomes' spot.
Does the Chiefs have a semi-decent QB2 right now?
God, no. And it's not even worth it. Because they don't, and Drewski brings up a good point. People were saying, oh, Breece Hall should be traded to the Chiefs. I mean, they need a running back, which Breece Hall got franchise tag, so that's not happening. They need a running back. Gardner Minshew, that is right. So the Chiefs had Gardner Minshew as their QB2. And he tore his ACL as well in like one of the last couple of games of the season.
And on that running back 3, yeah.
And then they were on QB3, and then at that point, that season was already over. And
they're gonna trade the Raiders for the first round pick and get Freddie. Get Mendoza. That's what's gonna happen.
Do I? Oh, Daniel, appreciate you. I at first I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Then the animation loaded. Also, Daniel has been he accidentally bought $5 worth of TikTok coins, so he's just been only gifting me his TikTok gifts.
Go.
And he said something. I was like, "What's he talking about?" Then I saw the animation on my screen. He is the GOAT. Also, Dylan, no, I am not a Patriots fan.
Oh my god, he's far from a Patriots fan, brother.
Yes, I hate the Patriots.
He's the complete opposite of a fan.
So
I'm not a big fan of Tom Brady.
I like him, but I'm not. I mean, he is 33-3 against the Bills, so I wouldn't say I'm super big fan of him. Thank you, Daniel. You're the GOAT. He's donating goats. But yeah, so I mean, the Chiefs are literally, they're not going to be very good next year either. And they usually have a solid defense, but them getting rid of Trent McDuffie, that messes up their defense. But for the Rams, man, they got to be Super Bowl favorites if Stafford stays.
Did he say? Did they decide he's staying?
Oh, yeah. He said during his speech he wants to run it back one more time.
Yep.
I think this is all or nothing.
Rams are picking up his secondary. This is probably Stafford last season. They're going for it. They got it. 100%.
Yeah, Drewski, that's true. Because Trent McDuffie isn't like, like Stafford can retire after this season and Trent McDuffie will still be on the team. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's a little bit of both of the Chiefs are only looking towards the future. Whereas the Rams, they still have the 13th overall pick from the Falcons from last year.
Oh yeah.
So
I forgot about that. They had 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
So they still have a first rounder.
So the Rams are doing a little bit of both where they're building. They want to win. They obviously want to win one more time before Stafford retires.
And train up somebody.
What'd you say?
Train up somebody.
Yeah, that's true. And they might do that. It depends on what's going on with the draft and the QBs and stuff. Also, Daniel, thank you for all the gifts. We appreciate you.
I don't appreciate you. I don't get none of the fucking gifts.
Well,
where's my royalties at?
Okay.
We're my court. Sammer's goddamn sandwich or whatever the fuck we said.
It was like, yeah, I love cookies. And
I can't cash out until I hit a certain amount of money. So it's funny because I was like, so I was planning on cashing out early and then buying Sammer one singular chicken wing.
Let's go.
Then I found out what I thought was true. Or chicken tender, that's what I meant to say. I'm sorry. Then I found out I thought you could cash out early. You actually can't. It's something different from the TikTok live gifts. So I thought I could cash out before I hit so in order for you to cash out on TikTok live, you need an insane amount of money is what I was told.
All of that is because of the NPC era.
Yeah. That honestly probably is true. Dylan, I think you sound like Jacob Sartorius. That's who I imagine when I think of your voice. But so yeah, Trent McDuffie and the Chiefs. The Rams, I think, are probably going to be Super Bowl favorites. What did you guys think about that?
I think they definitely. Definitely.
I mean, literally, this prior season, unless something happens, it was Seahawks Rams. Fucking AFC side ain't gonna do shit. Bills weren't gonna do shit. Broncos only came in the fourth quarter. Plus, he got injured, but that was before. That was during the game, so that was before anyone. Everyone was like, "It's Seahawks or Rams," and people were leaning Seahawks only because Seahawks actually beat the Rams in the season.
Yeah.
So it's one of these two. We'll see what happens. We're all leaning towards Seahawks. The only other people who were leaning towards Bills was because that was maybe the only good team on the AFC side.
Yeah.
Besides Broncos, but I just don't like the Broncos, so I was going to lean Bills anyway. But we all knew the Bills, even if like Bills were in the fucking Super Bowl, not the goddamn Patriots. They were losing.
Probably. I think we would have put up a better fight than the Patriots, but
definitely would have put up a better fight.
We would have lost. But yeah, it was.
I like cookies.
I love cookies.
I'm like, yeah, I love cookies. You don't be giving me cookies, man.
That's true. That is true.
Where my cookies?
Oh my god! You know, Drewski, it's funny. I thought of that. You're
so
absolutely
cookies.
right. Kenneth Walker would have set a goddamn record against that Bills rushing defense. Like, oh, it would have been brutal. So in other news, Anthony Richardson, the Colts have given him the chance to seek a trade as well. Honestly,
Yeah.
I
I had
keep
a feeling that was going to happen.
Yeah, me too, especially after Daniel Jones.
Yeah, they gave him a contract too, didn't they?
They put the transition tag on him, and I'm glad that you brought that up because that's a good transition into the next topic. Or we can hit both at the same time. Do I still believe in this dude? So Daniel Jones, I don't know. Because like that is true. I forgot they got Riley Leonard as a backup. Okay. Oh, Richardson. Well, we'll talk about Richardson in a second. So if they have Riley Leonard as a backup, it makes sense to trade Richardson. Do I believe in Richardson? Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I think I believe in him if he goes to the Vikings. If he plays for the Vikings.
Why Vikings, out of curiosity?
Because they have a lot of weapons, to be honest. And they're pretty good defense. I
think that their coach is the quarterback whisperer. The only reason the Vikings were bad is because all their quarterbacks kept getting injured. But I
don't think that's the only reason.
Well, I was going to say, give me one. Well, no, because Malik, here's the thing. 9 was JJ McCarthy was doing solid until his first injury. He did bad that first game, but that was his first start ever.
I'm a D1 hater.
So if Anthony Richardson has an insane deep ball, if you give him Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison, he is going to do very well. And, you know, Daniel, you're right. Low key, Richardson might be better than Tua. So, do I believe in him? I don't know. I think if you give him the right situation, he might be better than like Tua's going to go to the XFL. Tua's going to go to Israel because he already said he wants to go.
Yep.
The Canadian Football League.
Boy, he is.
The Miami Marlins apparently need help. So, I mean, he's already in Florida. Yep. So I honestly sorry, I'm yawning. For really cheap,
no.
I would for really cheap, I would trade Richardson. If it's really, really cheap. For honestly, even the Jets. If the Jets got if they made significant strides in free agency, because who do the Jets play at quarterback this year? It cannot be Justin Fields.
No.
If they play,
I think that literally after this year he's gonna retire probably.
if that no, he'll be a backup because you always need warm bodies, but he will never be a starter again. Yeah, but did Brady Cook play well enough, Drewski, to earn it? Maybe.
No.
Hi, Ollie.
We are live.
Well, we have 3 people in here, Ollie. We ran into some issues. Yeah, but we're also not going to talk about football the whole time, Ollie. So if you want to, you can stay.
Alrighty. I'm a big thing chilling.
Wait, let me move my camera over. I'm still live because I'm recording on TikTok Studio, but there were some issues with TikTok, so there's only a few. Oh, Ollie, that was funny. Ollie, how are you, Ollie?
Pretty good. Yeah, this is pretty good.
That's good.
It's very good.
That's true. Mitch Trubisky honestly is better than Brady Cook. Maybe Mitch Trubisky could be Jets QB. So let's talk about the Montgomery trade. That's the other big one.
That was random as shit.
What crack are we smoking? What crack are we smoking?
No, not the Monty thing. I was talking about the Mr. Bisky thing you guys randomly threw in there. I expected Monty to fucking go.
He said it in chat, so I was we were talking about Mitch, so I was yeah, Sonic and Knuckles is no more. That's what my mom said when I was talking to her about that.
What a shame.
Shame. But at the same time, gentlemen, that should have been expected.
I think it's
it was expected, but it's still fucking irritating that it happened, you know?
No, I completely understand that much. I guess I might as well just say my 2 cents here.
Yeah.
So personally, wish the best for him. Gibbs is doing pretty solid. He was upset that he wasn't getting a lot of touches. I don't know how the fuck you thought how you were agreeing with the Texans situation was a better thing. I don't know the Texans, so upset with touches. I don't know if he's going to get.
I didn't know they were in need of a running back.
I don't know if he's going to be RB2, RB1. If he's RB1, then I guess he's getting the situation he wanted. But if not, then it's whatever. But at the same time, with the Lions situation, guys, we were over the cap. We still had a draft coming up. We got to get players situated. We're probably going to redo contracts any fucking way. And we needed help in different parts of our thing. I don't know how good of an O-lineman that guy is, but we got an O-lineman. We already knew
everyone said he's bad.
We still just need O-linemen.
The guy that we got from the Texans, I didn't hear any good things about him.
Hold on, I'm replying to a message.
Yeah, I'm trying to. What's his name? I'm trying to look him up, but I don't.
Oh, Suggs.
Suggs.
Oh yeah, Juice Scruggs.
Juice Scruggs. Okay.
Yes.
But like I saw this coming. We will see, because it seems like a bunch of. I think there's a center who's a free agent. There's other O-linemen who are also free agents. I don't know how expensive they are. They're gonna figure out what they're gonna figure out. So
didn't the center just get released?
Yeah, he did.
Our center, yeah. No, I'm saying there's centers who are free agents that we could pick.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. They're gonna figure it out. Even though some reporters said that they don't expect much from the Lions during the free agency. I don't know why we wouldn't do shit during the free agency.
Oh no, they're totally going to.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know. Reporters are reporters. They're gonna say my source, and then the source is the nigga by the trash can outside the fucking Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I mean?
And Drewski, Bean basically made it seem like he's not coming back. Sorry, John, go ahead.
So we'll see, because Eunice said, in his opinion, the offensive lineman or center that was going to be in the draft, he saw as a he said either late day 2 or early day 3 type of draft picks.
Okay.
So we should have focused more on secondaries during the draft. So that's probably what's going to happen. Seeing as Kirby career might be fucking cooked. Arnold's getting arrested.
Oh my God.
Branch just keeps getting injured. So we probably need to figure out all of our situations. And that comes with getting more money. So Monty naturally kind of just had to go. I will say, though, please don't do an early contract signing for Gibbs, because that will just make the hole fucking deeper.
So
I
agree.
In my eyes, this was an inevitable situation. As in, like, we need to get money somewhere. And it sucks, but he had a bad season. Wasn't doing well with our battle lineman because he's not elusive. He's a power. Gibbs, who is, can make holes while we are shitty. So, which one are you keeping if you have to cut somewhere? You can't really cut from the old lineman or the defense because there ain't shit fucking there. As in, like, they don't hold a lot of money. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Who holds a lot of money? Our fucking receivers, our QB, and our running backs. Monty already wasn't happy about his situation. I saw it coming. I can understand people being upset. The whole Sonic Knuckles things, it did suck. They were an amazing duo. I wish him the best in Texas. Yeah, that's about it. I cannot find one single good thing about Juice, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think he's he's fine. O-lineman. Yeah, he's fine.
Exactly. He's an O-lineman.
He's a body.
I hope TikTok doesn't flag you, Riley.
I've already been flagged.
Again.
We're not flagged. The servers are down, so this live isn't reaching the For You page. It's only reaching the following.
It's just DJ said that so fast I had to do a double take. Like, oh, we're still talking about that
guy. He's better than Will Campbell. Yeah, working at Amazon. I got to clip Will Campbell saying that. But
yeah, if he's better than Will Campbell and Falala, I'm good.
Oh my God, Falala! I forgot about him, bro.
Did he get an exception?
Dude, it's so crazy.
No.
I hope I'm thinking of the right guy. Campbell's Patriots, right?
Yes.
The guy
he was garbage.
Got pushed.
Yes.
Pushed into a sack.
Yes.
That guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Working at Amazon. Number 4 overall pick, by the way. I think it's sad that Monty got traded, but the lack of production and his age, it's like, okay, sell now before it's too late. And
true.
To go back really quickly on what we were talking about earlier, I personally think the Texans are going to give up on Joe Mixon because I think the fact that he could not play for as long as he did, and allegedly from what the injury was, which was like both of his feet got fucked up or some shit like that. They're not confident he can return at 100%. So I think Monty is they're going to have probably a QB competition. And Monty is RB2 and Woody Marks is RB1 is my guess.
Okay.
And I will fight and die to protect my quarterback. That's true. Will Campbell did say that. So Will Campbell needs to be hung.
He did.
Hold on. Where's my sound at? Where is I just got a divorce? Oh.
Well, I just got a
I just got
divorce.
divorced.
Wait,
Hey,
hold
where'd
on.
Ollie go? He could have did it live.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
right here. I'm scrolling Facebook right now looking for cards.
Daniel, I don't want to hear Austin Matthews' name come out of your mouth anymore. Don't talk about my boy.
What are you sex
That's a year timeout.
Sex? You addicted to sex? A sex addiction or something?
Yeah.
Me and Malik do it all the time.
Sex?
Except now, recently, we don't have sex.
It's just not in the bedroom anymore.
No, it's because of Ramadan.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Do you have to wait till after the sundown?
Do we? I don't really pay
Yeah,
attention.
you do it after. You can just do it after sundown.
We sleep in the same house or shit.
Yeah, man. If we're fucking, I'm sleeping in your bed, bro.
He's not.
That's true, Drewski. He was fighting, but he was losing the whole time. You can fuck after sundown, right, guys? That is true, right?
Honestly, I don't think so.
What? No, you can.
I love conversation, bro.
It's true. I'm pretty sure you can. I don't want to look it up.
Put that on your fucking history right now.
Okay, fine. Hold on.
Fucking look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
As you can tell, this, as we said, and more for this fucking goddamn shit. Not just NFL. You're welcome.
See, I'm doing it after sundown during Ramadan. The fact none of you know.
Ramadan. How would I know?
Yes, after sundown. Only after sundown.
Which book is this?
The Quran.
What was the question? I'm looking through my classes.
Can you fuck after sundown?
I don't think I have enough knowledge to answer that question.
Okay, the answer is yes. I googled it.
Do whatever you want.
Are you sure it was the Quran they got the sources from? Are you sure it's not the Bible?
I don't think that's in the Quran, but whatever you
know, Dijon, I forgot you can't see my camera. I'm looking. I'm meme mugging you. I'll just hit you with one of these.
You know how it is. If my aunt had male parts, she'd be my uncle.
Or we could do this.
That's what we saw. We saw Charlie Kirk catch 8 receptions for 144 yards.
Yeah.
We saw. I'm sorry.
Also, no, Daniel, the source is not source. Trust me, bro, because I googled it. Google says it's real.
Definitely trust me, bro.
No, it isn't.
That's the thing. That's how the source is trust me, bro.
The source is whatever that website was. Hold on, let me go back. Is aboutislam.net.
Yeah, no. I barely know.
Is it the same thing like the fucking guy who says, I love Allah? When you know what? Let's not talk about that. Let's not talk
I was going to say.
Back to football.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're don't worry. We're getting to the point of the unhinged part of the show because we're running low on football topics. Trey Hendrickson, the Bengals edge rusher, is also going to be walking. The Bengals are dumb as fuck because they could have traded him last season, and now they're going to be getting nothing for a very good edge rusher. Max Crosby might be traded. I've talked about this like a lot.
He deserved a trade. The Raiders are good.
I don't think he actually will be traded. I know he wants one. I know they have bad blood. We talk about it every year. I don't think it's happening. I am sticking by that. I bet it on nothing, Riley Sassanelli.
Go ahead and tell everybody.
Maybe if he juju'd on that beat.
My last football topic is about one New England Patriot, Stephon Diggs. Dylan, we're not ending the podcast.
Oh, yeah. This is the Selly right here.
Yeah. Now, all I'm saying is I told you guys so. Like, he has 2 more years on his contract. So they don't need to release him. He did well during the season. They don't need to get rid of him.
No, he just.
Why do you think that might be the case that they would get rid of him?
There's 2 things.
Is there that many?
Strangled a woman in locker room.
Dylan, I will never believe a word that comes out of your mouth.
I mean, you believe his name is Dylan, don't you?
Well, that was something he told us before he started actively lying, like, through his teeth all the time.
That was his first and last truth.
He did.
W. Tyler Shook.
Dylan, a few weeks ago, he said, "Oh, I'm eating cereal while watching this video." I said, "I don't believe you." And he took a picture of himself doing it. So then I was like, okay, I believe it.
Just a D1 hater.
You know what, Dylan? You're right. I did look. I did look. Daniel, keep Austin Matthews' name out of your goddamn mouth, okay? I don't want to hear it. Yeah, Stephon Diggs. Well, no, here's the thing, Drewski. He can't play if he's in prison. So no, he won't be on his 4th team in 4 years. He'll be playing for the prison football league.
He's gonna play for the BBL Bandits.
The Pawtucket.
How many people do you think got BBLs in prison?
Well, it's an all-male prison, first of all. So you have to assume. So, like, do dudes get BBLs? Didn't Drake?
Drake? No.
Drake?
Drake? What's that one guy? He goes like, "Hey sisters" or some shit. I forgot his name.
James Charles.
James Charles got a BBL.
No way, James Charles.
Yeah, he got a BBL.
I think that's true.
How do you know James Charles got a BBL, Malik?
Sources.
My fucking sister showed me a photo. She used to watch his.
Your sister did.
Man.
Plus, I saw that photo of Max Verstappen meeting him. I forgot. I fucked up that guy's name.
Malik, Malik, you're making it worse. you're like,
I forgot how to pronounce his name. It's Max, the F1 racer.
Verstappen.
Yeah, he met James Charles, and in the video he had the BBL.
So you were looking at his ass in the video.
Yeah, you were looking at his ass. If
Drewski thinks you're capping, Malik, they fire my coach.
You must have loved when that Nair video came out, bro.
Nah, my sister showed like Malik.
Oh, your sister showed you again, huh?
Did you guys ever watch that video?
Show you, DJ? DJ, didn't your sister show you?
Yes, she did.
Okay, then why am I getting shit?
Daniel, don't bring up the Zamboni driver. Don't bring up the Zamboni driver, Daniel.
Zamboni?
Did I ever tell you guys?
Is that the thing that cleans the ice in hockey?
Yeah. Did I ever tell you guys the story about the Toronto Maple Leafs losing to a Zamboni driver?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I told. Okay, so I told the story on the pod when it wasn't streaming on TikTok. It was like 2 years ago. So in hockey, you are allowed to dress 2 goalies one at a time. One is your starter and one is your backup. Well, if they both get hurt, there's a third person who's supposed to be the emergency goalie, but they're not an actual player. They're someone like designated the emergency goalie. So the emergency goalie was the Zamboni driver of the Leafs. So the Toronto Maple Leafs were playing the Carolina Hurricanes. And yes, that is the thing. He's like in his 40s. He has very little experience as a goalie. And he did really well. And he beat the Leafs lost like 5-2 to the emergency goalie who works for the team. It's their Zamboni driver, by the way. That's part of the thing, is the emergency goalie has to play for whichever team needs them. So they lost to a Zamboni driver. And this was like 5 years ago. This was not like in the 60s. This was like 2021. They're a bad team. I don't need to hear no flack from you, Daniel. So yeah, Stephon Diggs is going to fucking jail.
Yippee!
And you know, all I'm saying is, I wonder what Gus's opinion of him is now, because I remember him saying innocent until proven guilty. But no, the arraignment, the full trial doesn't start for a while more. So they're gonna drag it out. They're gonna drag it out. Because he pled not guilty, but he also changed lawyers the day before the arraignment.
Probably because bro was like, hey, this is the best I could do. And he's like, oh no, I want to get away.
Yeah, I think the reason, I feel like he said a reason that didn't make sense. So yeah, we'll see if Stephon Diggs even plays next season. I honestly don't know if he will. If he does, he's going to go to some team that like is desperate. So maybe the Bills. No, I'm just kidding. They wouldn't let him come back.
Would you guys? Yeah, I was gonna say, would you guys even let him come back?
I feel like our GM is dumb enough to do it, but I don't think I would want that. A New York Jet, maybe. Now let's talk about, we're going to open the floor to non-football topics. Dejan and I were talking about this before the show. So let's talk about it now, Dejan. The PlayStation / Xbox stuff going on.
So to my knowledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could just correct me at any point. For those who do not know, PlayStation has made the decision that they are going from this point forward not have any PC ports for their games,
except for live service games.
Yes, except for live service. So all these will go back to the exclusive era of Sony. And to my knowledge, it is because of the speculation that the next Xbox will be coming out with Steam being on it. And if Steam's on it, that means there is no purpose to buy a PlayStation if you can buy the exclusive off of Steam, which would then be on Xbox. So it's to get back that exclusivity.
I'm sure that plays a factor. I'm sure that plays a factor, but I don't know if that is the reason. Yeah. I think the actual reason is because Sony made the most money they've ever made last year. It was like $825 billion. But they admitted that it was like 50% of their revenue is from like live service games. And that they just like take a cut from. So I think the issue is they are trying to incentivize people. Now, keep in mind, like, they've sold 90 million, almost 90 million, I believe is the number, PS5s. That is insane. Like, that may sound like a hard number to imagine because, like, you know, what do you compare that to? The highest selling console of all time is the PS2 at 160. And
that's also because of the whole time period.
Correct.
Realistically.
The PlayStation 4 in the first 5 years of its life cycle, because you got to remember, those are 2025 numbers only. So this is only the first 5 years of the system. In the first 5 years of the PS4 sold like significantly less in the first 5 years than the PS5 has. Now, the PS4 has sold like 120 million. I think it's actually like 114. But so it's on track to pass the PS4. And the PS4 is the third best-selling console of all time. Home console. So
wait, what's the top three?
PS2, Switch, PS4.
Wow, I didn't know Switch was that big.
Oh yeah, it's fucking huge.
How's Switch 2 doing then?
It's the fastest selling console ever.
Massive.
In terms of like in the first month, it already sold like almost, what was it, like almost 15?
Honestly, one thing I wish they did with the Switch 2 is they made two variants, like the handheld variant where you can do that docking thing, and then done a better version where it's like better graphics. That's perma docked.
I think
use a control.
I think that's something that people kept talking about, but just isn't gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen, but I feel like it would be nice because my Switch, when I got it after like probably like 4 or 5 years, it just lived in the dock for the rest of its life.
Yeah. That was an issue. The Switch 2 hasn't even been out for a year yet. And that's the thing is like, I've seen a lot of like, they have gotten to the point where third-party games run on it so well that people are having the opposite issue where people are only playing in handheld mode. Resident Evil runs at 60 in handheld mode.
Doesn't it look like
yes.
Doesn't it look like shit?
It looks so good. I've only played it in handheld mode. It runs.
I thought it looked like utter shit.
Ollie, it runs at a better resolution than the Xbox version.
Okay, that's just depressing.
and not only that,
joke.
It runs at that resolution natively, whereas the Xbox has to upscale.
Honestly, like if they made one where it's like it's console only, has a
I think people would buy that
and better cooling, I would buy it.
I think a lot of
what?
No, you go ahead.
Because I was gonna say I don't need another handheld. I have the Switch, I have the Steam Deck. I don't need another Nintendo handheld. So I would like a Nintendo console, like a Wii U or a Wii. Or like a GameCube. I want like the OG days to come back.
That's the thing.
make so much money if they actually did like a game, not a GameCube, but like a Switch 2 that looks like a GameCube. That's a stat that is a down because people would just buy it because it looks like a GameCube.
Shit,
like
man.
a special dock.
Yeah, I would love that shit.
Not necessarily a dock, like an actual remake of it.
Yeah.
Like
there's a
like
fucking
a
deal
GameCube.
just by the road. That shit just got hit.
I think fucking both would be would
fucking driving?
Sell insane.
Yeah, I was at the bank. I've been driving since I joined.
That's crazy. Also, sorry I haven't read the chats in a second. I don't think Drewski, it's bad that your first PlayStation is the 5 because
same. My first PlayStation was the 5.
That's the thing. A lot of people like. I'm not even saying Xbox. Obviously, I prefer PlayStation to Xbox. I don't think Xbox is like horrible, but they have made. I mean, people have literally made multiple hour-long video essays about the missteps of Xbox. You know what I mean? Like one thing that's difficult, like. I have taken so many because my major, which by the way, my diploma finally came between episodes, so it's sitting on the floor in a frame behind me. Okay, Daniel, stop talking about Austin Matthews. But like we have talked about in my classes, like. You know, sort of like there's like the what the consumer thinks and like what the people who make the games think. You know what I mean? And they aren't always the same. And I feel like it's hard for people to understand that like Xbox is just so fucked right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fucked. It's
like
they should skip this next generation and then just work on something better.
Here's the problem.
They're gonna do the Xbox with the Steam, but I don't know.
Mitch Marner is not the PS5. Okay, Mitch Marner is mid. But here's the thing, right? Like they literally can't do that because if they did, Microsoft would just say, okay, you can't make another Xbox. Because this generation, first of all, Xbox wants to end it as quickly as possible, but now they can't literally and it is partially their fault because now these companies are trying to extend the generation because of all the shortages of the chips. So first Xbox was trying to get it over as quickly as possible, but now
because of their parent company, they can't.
Yeah, exactly. And I was going to say, like, this is all alleged, but the sources are some of the most reliable, like, gaming journalists in the, like, in the world, I guess. So it's like Xbox, the rumor originally was Xbox wanted to end the generation as quickly as possible so that they could do another Xbox and then try to set themselves on the right track. Well, PlayStation was going to, like, originally they were going to have something ready as well so that they could match Xbox, but then they scrapped that idea because of the RAM shortage. So now
the next Xbox, the PlayStation, could cost so much money because of stupid RAM shortage.
Well, the next PlayStation internally has been delayed to as the earliest that people are saying it's going to come out is 2029, probably closer to 2030.
Damn.
It should be pushed back that far.
It should be.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
let them bake it in the oven. Let it go a bit longer. Make sure it's actually good before they release some like piece of shit.
The problem is we're still getting not anymore as much, but we're still getting PS4 games. This is like the first year where that's really not going to be a thing. But Switch is different. Switch is its own thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're still getting PS4 games. Like, so the fact that like now they're forced to have like a console generation should be between 9 and 10 years, in my opinion. And now we're at the point where first of all, it has to be because there's a shortage of parts. But secondly, because the PS4 generation was so long, people are going to expect the PS5 to be that long. Because the PS4 came out in 2013. And this year, and I would say like mid 2025 was when they stopped releasing like the big exclusives for it. Did COD come out on PS4?
Not that I'm aware of.
I believe no, I don't think so.
I think it missed. But the one before it didn't.
Yeah.
It did come on PS4. So it's like mid last year was sort of the end of the. So that's like 12 years of the PS4. You know what I mean? So now that was a little too long because not all those games ran very well.
Yeah, people's PS4s were overheating and shit.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I never had a problem with my PlayStation.
Me neither. It was a little bit loud.
I opened it up to clean it for you, and there was zero dust.
Yeah, mine only had a little bit because I did clean mine I tried to do it as often as I remembered.
Well, like I fully disassembled BJ's and repasted it, and like
I didn't do that.
And it was like zero dust.
Yeah, so
I literally never cleaned it. So it was since I got that in, I want to say 2017, 2016.
Like around freshman year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I cleaned it 2022, I'd like to say.
But yeah.
Wow. I had an Xbox since like 6th, 7th grade. Damn.
6, 7.
My first PS4 was fucking melting itself apart, and then I got another one.
Damn.
And that thing is still running, strong somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Did you sell it?
Yeah, I sold it to I think my cousin, and she uses it to play Overwatch.
Oh wow.
That is it. So yeah, the thing's a champion.
Yeah, but like, so I think I said this because I made a TikTok about the PlayStation making exclusives, like from a consumer perspective, and I saw that reel that you sent, Dijon. Like, I think from a consumer perspective, I do feel bad that people won't be able to experience the like PlayStation exclusives, even like 2 years later, a year and a half, 2 years, or whatever later, because the ones that get ported to PC are usually the best ones. You know, Spider-Man, God of War. But that is the reason why they're doing it from like a business perspective. Because I don't know, Daniel, why. Is it so he could find the net? The second round of the playoffs. Well, he'll never find that. But yeah, so Like Dylan threw me off, guys. Sorry, I have to reset. He keeps saying end the stream, but just don't watch. But yeah, like I think like those are the games that sell the most. You know what I mean? Like I remember when like Spider-Man came out on only the PS4, it sold like 20 million units, which is like crazy. But it is Spider-Man. So those are the games that sell the most. So those, you know, it makes sense from a business perspective. And I get why people are saying it's bad though, because you're not going to be able to play some of those like really good, you know, PlayStation games.
And I think that's look. It's another thing because I looked up, you know, because you just see a lot of stuff, but it showed like how much they got, how much money they received from like on like non PlayStation store sales, and it's obviously it's not gonna be as much as you get from this fucking store sales, but that's probably like it's way lower than they assumed. So it's like, all right, if we're not even gonna get the targeted point, why even try? Let's go back to what we did originally and have our setup exclusives to make people want to get a PlayStation, because Xbox don't give a fuck anymore. They gave us their exclusives as well. So what is the point of getting an Xbox besides just, oh, it's a portable PC, right? That I'm just gonna say it like that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a portable PC. That's why I have an Xbox. Then it's like, all right, the next Xbox is gonna be around $800. All the games you can get on it is also, guess what? It's on PlayStation. PlayStation is going to be cheaper. Plus, we have our own exclusives that you can't find anywhere else. Won't you come to PlayStation? I would if PC wasn't an option. You know what I mean?
You're right, Dejan. And that's the thing, like, the people who only play, like, I saw someone in the comments of the video I made say something that I thought was a good point, but not. It was a good point, but not like it's not something that they actually think. You know what I mean? Like they said, like, oh, if the like PlayStation knows that there are people who will only play PC games and never buy a PlayStation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the issue is not people who want to buy only a PC or the Steam machine when the Steam machine comes out. It's people who want to buy a PC plus maybe a Switch, or an Xbox owner who is trying to figure out, should I only play PC games or should I play PlayStation? Or a Switch a Switch owner who is deciding, should I be a Switch and a PS5 owner or a Switch and an Xbox owner? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Their target is the people who are on the fence of things.
Yeah.
It's very easy now for especially me. Well, actually, especially all of us, I should say, since we have both options. For me, I always wanted a PC, but it was a matter of price. Ali fucking robbed this dude blind. That's why.
Dude, he's not mad. He tells me, how do you do this? We're both out of it. Like, that has something to do with it. I love the kid. I love him. Absolutely love him. I was like, dude, listen, I get one gyp. I get to gyp you once. You get to gyp me once. All right. I gypped him out of. It was like literally $1,000. It was like $1,500 computer. I got it for like, I think 300 or 400.
Oh my god.
And I literally immediately, like, I texted DJ the day that I realized the specs. Yo, do you have 400 to piss away right now? He's like, yeah. I was like, all right, I got you a PC. Went and bought it from him the same day, and then DJ came the next day and got the PC.
That's crazy.
Fucking $400 steal. it is like a $500 CPU, about a $300 SSD. This is a 2 terabyte SSD, and the GPU I think is like worth like $300 to $400.
I think it was like
yeah, and like all the other parts in there combined would be like the remaining amount to flush out the price. So I got that shit for a steal.
Moral of the story: if you're gonna sell something, effing look at how much it actually is costing.
Look at the price. He desperately needed the money at the time, so he just didn't give a fuck. And I immediately bought it off of him. So yeah. Moral of the story: scam your friends for parts.
I do it all the time.
But yeah, since I have two options, I would choose the PC route more because it's the more available options for my friends. I want to say in total, a majority of my friends have a PC. When it comes to console games, it was the problem of is it cross-platform? So that's like my decision. If that's me locked in here, right? Obviously, they're not going to come to me and say, "Hey, let's say I don't have a PS5. Hey, we want you." No, I'm sticking with my PC. They're not going to sit with me. They're going to go to someone else that's like, well, I could see myself having one, but I don't know if it's the right option. That's the person they're selling to.
Yeah.
Because also the reasons I just said. Xbox has already said it's probably going to be 800 plus. Sony is probably going to be around 600, maybe a little bit more. I don't know to be exact. But based off the two prices I just gave, and let's just say spec wise, they're the exact same. Why the fuck would you ever pick Xbox?
There is no reason.
The only thing that's selling it is Steam, and in that case, what?
The Steam machine is there.
Steam machine.
Although that might be close to $1,000. We'll see what happens.
Well,
we don't know yet.
It's listed as the same price as a entry level PC because it's literally just a PC.
There's no official price, and they've been dodging answering that question.
Because the main reason is they wanted
the parts. There's not available right now.
Yeah, you can't definitively say something if parts keep fucking.
Yeah.
Also, I love how like Xbox is like, fuck, we can't really do the console thing anymore because like all the RAM shit and stuff. And Microsoft, your company, is a part of the AI loophole.
Yeah.
They're the reason this is happening.
It is.
So I wanted to bring up a thing also. Is for like I'm looking at GameStop for pricing for context. A PS5 Pro is like $700. A PC sometimes can cost, depending if you want to get way better specs, you're going to be paying like around $1,500. If you want to get the exact same specs, you can pay $1,000. So PC isn't for everybody. It usually applies to people that also want to do shit that isn't gaming. But if you're like you're just coming home from work, you don't give a fuck, you just want to run some games with the boys, you don't want to go through an OS and all that bullshit. You just want to sit there, press one button, and then click another button for games. Get a console. That's perfect for you. But if you're like, oh, I want to do work with a computer and also play games, and you want to have access to other shit, like you want to emulate old games that aren't available, like you can't get access to
Pokemon.
Not anymore.
Pokemon game. Yeah, so Nintendo has done that and has been good on it. Nintendo has. Sony hasn't. Sony's been dog ass with it.
They wait. Let me answer Daniel's or let me read Daniel's comment real quick. I know you're joking, Daniel. And it's all in good fun. Also, I stepped on my foot weird, so I was making a weird face to the camera. That shit really hurt. Ollie, you're right, because they lock it behind their subscription service and they let you buy some of the games that like you can emulate, but I heard recently that there was like a snowboarding game that was getting a full release on Switch that was a it's like a old PS1 game. And on PS5, you have to buy the subscription service. And on Switch, it's like $10 flat. But the Switch version has like updated visuals and the PS5 version doesn't. So
it's like a lot of that shit's stupid. Is like Sony has the potential to, like, you know, I want to play some old ass Sony games. I can't play Infamous, like one of my favorite game series. I can't play Infamous 1 or 2 unless I buy their shit ass subscription that's literally runs horribly. I bought the subscription. It runs really bad on the PS5. So I literally just download an emulator, PS3 emulator, play Infamous 2, Infamous 1. Like that series is literally one of their flagships. Why the fuck is it not available to play on?
Take care, Daniel.
New hardware.
Have fun.
It's
Good
very
night.
stupid.
Yeah, that is true. They sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say a lot of their old series, they don't give it love. And they should.
That's an issue with a lot of companies. And that it's a shame. Like, I don't know. There are so many series that need to be revived. I'm going to make a video on Sid Meier's Pirates when TikTok comes back. Because I love Sid Meier's Pirates.
Dude,
so much.
So, like, because Xbox, I think, like, the only, like, it's like 100 games out of the Duke's library and the fucking 360's library that you cannot just play natively on the Xbox Series X. That's the one thing I like about Xbox is they're all just the same fucking software. Just throw a disc in from the older console and you can play it. I don't know if that's still true about the Series X. I have not been keeping up with the Series X. I only know about the one.
It's sort of. They've made it so that a lot of the older ones don't work, but the like newer ones will.
Dumbass company.
I know it's an Xbox. It truly Xbox is ass. Like
Hey, I got a question.
Yes, sir. I'm ending the live stream, but I am keeping the recording going, so we'll still record.
Okay.
But so
my sister bought a Ryzen headset, and it's not for the PlayStation. She wants to know if I want to buy it. I'm going to tell you what it is. Do you think it's a worthwhile purchase?
Okay.
What headset is it?
A Ryzen
it's
headset.
A Black Shark V3 X Hyperspeed. That's what it's called.
Oh, Razer.
Yeah, Razer.
Black Shark
X Hyperspeed.
Yeah, V3.
It's $75.
I got a fucking 3-cylinder in that bitch.
I mean, it looks
That might give her
nice.
my headphones that I got.
It's the same one Alex has, and Alex said it was a piece of shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. I just want to know because she was as soon as I was muted so long, she was talking to me about it.
That's funny.
If I'm looking at it, you can get a V3 for like $70.
Yeah, they're on sale right now.
Yeah, Walmart and Target, and then Best Buy's got it for $100. But that's because Best Buy's fucking dog.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my PlayStation and Xbox rant. Was there anything else we should talk about on the show that was not football related? I know we said maybe Ubisoft, but
the new season of Rainbow Heat.
Can't wait for him to be nerfed, but overall, Ubisoft is a shit company. I'm surprised they're not fucking bankrupt yet. But yeah.
They put out feelers. Hey, who wants to buy us? Nobody. Nobody wants to buy you. You guys have
Tencent does.
Model.
Tencent does.
Yeah, but the second Tencent buys it, we're gonna see fucking literal hentai on the front page of Ubisoft.
Here's
literal
the
fucking garbage.
I forgot to say this. That New York bitch is suing fucking Steam for promoting.
It was like
gambling.
there was one more thing that we were going to talk about. Okay, and I couldn't remember. Oh, also, well, I'll talk about it after. So okay. So the Attorney General. So in Europe, Steam is being sued for monopolistic practices. Now, I do know a lot about this. I don't know if do you guys know about this?
I know
No.
a good bit of
Just
it.
know
but
they're
I
being
haven't-
sued.
I know it's just insanely like. Is it the one? Was it the last one that got thrown out, or is it this is a new one?
This new one has not been thrown out as of right now, but they have.
Because I know
Steam has been sued before. Valve, I'm sorry.
I know they beat the Rothschilds recently. I know they literally whooped the Rothschilds' asses in court.
What was that for?
Rothschilds own companies that are just patent trolls.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
Valve took them to court and literally beat the Rothschilds in a court of law.
Okay. Oh yeah, patent. Yeah. I'm looking it up right now. That's what it says. It literally said patent trolls.
Yep. Because the Rothschilds have to make their money somehow, and it's due to patent trolling. And that's
Steam is currently being sued by the Attorney General of New York and one of the lawyers in Europe, one of the European countries as well, for being a monopoly. And now here's the thing. Now let me finish before it's gonna sound like it's going one direction, but it's gonna swerve into the other direction, I promise. Technically, Steam is technically a monopoly, but only because everyone else who tries to. So technically it is, but technically it isn't. Because a monopoly, in theory, is you crush the competition, like you buy the competition. Not you are such a good company that you cause everyone else to go out of business. You know?
I remember, I don't remember how long ago it was, I should say, but I remember in America, that's what happened with T-Mobile, was the government told T-Mobile, hey, stop buying shit. You're this close to a monopoly, you will get hit. You know? So
I don't think it was
they shut
T-Mobile,
that.
I think it was AT&T.
No, not AT&T.
Ironically,
T-Mobile and Verizon, those are the two biggest, at least in America.
I think AT&T was a monopoly, and then they got sued.
Oh wait, if we're not streaming anymore, let me turn my camera back on. Hold on.
Wait, we stopped the stream?
Yeah, I stopped the stream because not a lot of people were. Not a lot of people were here. Because once we started talking about games, Daniel and everybody got off.
Yeah, but it was a monopoly. Sorry,
Oh no, you're okay, Ali. Sorry, what were you saying?
I was saying I went like down the autistic rabbit hole. Was AT&T that? And I was like one quick Google search. AT&T was forced to break apart because they were a major monopoly.
Yeah.
And I think they stopped T-Mobile from becoming a monopoly.
Yes, because T-Mobile was like around the corner from just hitting that.
Yeah, because they kept buying people up.
Yep.
It's Boost by T-Mobile. It's Metro PCS by T-Mobile.
Yep.
Hilariously.
Well,
go ahead.
Honestly, that wasn't too bad, but I feel like they like changing all those guys and making them under one branch wasn't bad. But it's still it's a monopoly. Because Boost,
which I don't really get, because Verizon, I feel like, is still a big player.
Verizon's still pretty big. But after T-Mobile got access to using Starlink as a cell tower, they were pretty much like T-Mobile's right now one of the best phone providers, but the pricing is AIDS.
Yeah.
So literally Starlink having the ability to go anywhere in the US and still have at least 4G connectivity is pretty insane.
There is actually a legal definition as well that some people use where it's like if you own a certain percentage of the market share from like statistics, you are legally considered a monopoly. And here's the thing, like, yeah, that's the thing. A monopoly is when you buy up your competition, you just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Valve doesn't do that. They just are a better service than everyone else, so they are seen as the only service. Yeah.
Literally, straight up, it has been proven time and time again. If your game releases exclusive to like Epic Games, it's going to fail.
It is going to do bad
because it's not only that it's that issue. Is Epic doesn't have the servers as Steam does. Steam has a server in every state, and then in every major city they have a server network. So you can download from locally. It's not gonna take 4 hours to download a game like Epic does.
Yeah.
It's gonna take like fucking 30 minutes with me when I have like fast ass Wi-Fi, but with them, like even if you had fucking like your standard 250 megabyte download speed, you're still downloading a better rate than downloading halfway across the US because Epic doesn't want to buy servers in any other state. So like that's the other thing is like Valve support, best support out there. You'll email them, you get a response within like the 30 to 40 minutes.
Also, the CEO, this is kind of random. The CEO of Epic is a bitch. Like he tweets stuff that's like such loser behavior.
Yeah, like one of them was like, "Oh, Steam needs to remove the AI tag." No, Steam just added that so the consumers know the game they're buying has AI used in it.
Yes, which should be Steam shouldn't even that's the thing. It's impossible because people will just not tell Steam, "Oh, I used AI," but truthfully, all they're doing is they are saving people time because there are a lot of people who straight up just will not buy a game that has AI use in it. I wouldn't. If I found that, I would not.
AI in games does not belong.
Mm-hmm. Unless we mean the enemy AI. That's it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, NPC, like there was one game that used AI honestly in the best way possible, and it was Finals. Was they used it only for voice acting because they couldn't find somebody to do like that what they were looking for. So they used AI as the announcers, and it was honestly like one of the best case scenarios for use of AI. Yes, it deprives 2 voice actors from a job, but 90% of voice actors are fucking idiots and don't know how to do their job. And then you have the other ones that actually know how to do their job that deserve to be paid well. So I know that's like an insanely weird take, but most voice actors don't give a fuck about their role.
Okay, I don't know about that. I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna say I don't know about that.
I've seen some pretty bad voice acting, especially in my favorite game series, Fallout, where it all sounds like shit.
Well, that can be true. That can be true.
Yeah. And then you get game series that set a gold standard, like Clear Obscure, where it's like, fucking hell, this is some good fucking acting.
And they hired actual actors for some of the roles, the guy who plays Daredevil, Charlie Cox.
Yeah, and it's you get a flip flop between good voice acting and absolute abhorrent shit like Call of Duty. A lot of shit people will interact with. That is, in my opinion, one of the worst examples of voice acting you'll find.
Oh my god, it is bad.
It is I honestly think it is the worst voice acting you can find in a video game. That is modern.
Also, oh no, sorry.
I was gonna say that's at least what I see in games that I play. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I think Steam. That's the thing. It's not like they make a lot of money. Obviously, I do believe they will win both of these lawsuits. Like, there really isn't a reason for them to lose. I know, I don't even know how far that one in New York is going to get. You know?
I think it's going to be
the promoting
oh yeah, and the
gambling
and the gambling
headlines.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, stop. Okay, let's say they win it. Fortnite, Siege, Apex.
Yeah.
There's so many that have loot box systems. You cannot just say, "Oh, it's just Valve." It's too many companies that use loot box systems.
Mm-hmm.
Like the big players is Overwatch.
Well,
CS:GO,
Overwatch, you can't
Apex.
buy the loot boxes, but
You can't buy them anymore, but it used to be.
you could.
Also,
yeah.
another thing is,
EA.
I don't know how this works from another standpoint, because it's not like Valve themselves are putting a price point on these skins.
Yeah, it's all community based.
None
of it is set by them, except skins.
There are laws to protect the company from what the users do, but the argument could be that, well, you guys need to be more proactive, and there is sort of a case to be made of, well, maybe there's something in the law where Valve could be stepping in to regulate that sort of behavior. But it's still not anything worth going to court over. It's literally just like, hey.
And for the specific minor thing, the game's rated M. That's a parent problem, not me.
That is also true.
Yeah.
And I don't know why the UK, because the UK is probably just a terrible fucking government in general, but I don't understand how the UK government sided with, like, no, you guys need to, the companies who make the games need to decide. It's not like, oh no, they were upset practically that children got access to rated M games. Brother, how is that on me?
I think that is a UK government issue.
No, it is, because it's like, stop. How is that a me problem? That's a check the parents' problem. And it got so bad to the point that's somehow we ended up in a situation where companies got to fucking have ID scans of motherfuckers.
That's also an issue, genuinely, of they want a surveillance state. Like,
that is like, people keep adding it. Y'all niggas need to understand what Big Brother was. Y'all need to read I forgot the fucking
84
George Orwell title. 84. Like, read books, guys.
Yes.
It's happening right in front of you.
Exactly.
Pull a V for Vendetta for all I care. Shit. Blow up Parliament. You failed the first time, you can do it this time.
You know, Dejan, you know I don't like to edit these.
Joking. Yeah. We are joking. And all acts of
I didn't say anything.
We are joking.
I didn't say anything. This is not No.
I'm not speaking French, I'm speaking English. Together.
If I'm dying, you dying with me, DJ's Montana.
I genuinely believe that the Jaguars have a chance of winning the Super Bowl.
Dude, no. I'm not going to jail. Not going back.
We're not back.
Hey, you don't know where I've been. I am dangerous.
I know exactly where you've been, bro. You share your location on Instagram.
I do. You know what's funny? Somebody DM'd me and was like, why are you sharing, or like, did you know you're sharing your location? I said, I only have it set to share with close friends. And I think I counted, I have like 10 people on my close friends list. So it's literally just all of you guys and like Alex and Claire. Like, So I think it's funny. I don't know. I think it's funny being able to see people's location. That's why I have on Snap Map. I'm only sharing with like a select group of people. Malik is one of them, but he doesn't share his location with me.
I've been got rid of Snapchat, but I think that's what my Snapchat was as well. Was I like had you got able to see where I was?
I want to be able to know when Dijon was gooning it, crazy style.
It doesn't say what part of my house I'm in.
When he's in the bathroom for more than 20 minutes, that's how you know. Is that where the magic happens, Dijon?
If I'm fucking a girl in the bathtub, I'm doing something wrong.
We know you're not fucking a girl.
You ain't freaky like that?
Nigga, I'm gonna blow my back out. So let me be comfortable. What are we talking about here?
I'm gonna blow your back out, Dijon.
DJ wants that 100 thread cotton mattress on his back, or Egyptian cotton fucking mattress. Feeling the nice bumps in it. You did remind me of something. Just once we're done with this Steam shit, let me know. I want to bring up the topic.
I have one thing to say before you bring up the topic, because we're done with the Steam shit. I recently came into some money, so I bought a Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller.
Oh yeah, yes.
How expensive?
Oh, yeah, you did mention that.
Quite expensive, and so here's the thing, right? I wasn't gonna, but then I was like, I went to the store and I was like, let me try it out. Because everybody says it's the most comfortable controller you'll ever hold. And I was like,
I has one.
The only pictures I've actually seen is the one with Leon's ass on the back.
Leon's ass on the back?
You've never seen those fucking edited images?
Oh no.
$90. $90 for this. It's not that bad.
So I bought one.
You can't afford $90.
And I went to the store and I saw one and I was like, let me try it out because I've actually never used it. And I was playing a game on the display and I was like, oh my God, this actually is so different from the Switch 1 controller. So I was like,
that black button is so nice.
I know. Because it's funny. So you can't see it. It's
see-through.
It's the Res Switch 2 Evil one. Because I was like, man, I was looking at the design and I was like, it's funny because you and Dijon both sent me the same video where it was like shitting on it, and I was like, low key, the more I look at it, the more it grows on me. The more you look at it, the more you realize it has like 90 different Easter eggs in things in the game. Like, if you read all the stuff, you're like, oh my God, wait, I've seen this in the game. So I was like, oh, I'm getting that. So I was like, I'm fucking buying that shit. So I've been using it. You can program the back button. First of all, it's like everything feels as smooth as butter. The back buttons are so nice. It's just a little bit bigger than a Switch 1 Pro controller. And enough where it's like you're like, wow, this is amazing. The back buttons you can program on a per game basis.
Yeah. And also, I liked how they click. They felt like the Steam Deck's click, but a little bit more like travel.
Yeah.
I really like that little extra travel. Because the Steam Deck one is kind of like, It's nice, but I feel like it needs that little bit of extra travel because it's like mouse click triggers instead of like those nice like plunger style ones that has.
Yeah.
At least it's not plunger. I don't know how to describe it.
I know what I get what you mean, because that is how some of the other buttons feel.
Yeah, exactly. And
they're almost like really, rubbery.
Yeah, and I was expecting them to be in like a shit spot. And I was like, oh, these kind of look stupidly placed. And then I played with it. And I was like, no, it's actually like a really comfortable spot to click.
Yeah. Like because I don't like back buttons. I feel like it's pretentious. But then I've been using them all day, and I'm like, oh my god, no, these are amazing. Like this is great.
They are very nice. They are very nice. Like I wouldn't buy a controller that has them if it was extra money, but it was like, oh, it just came standard. Okay, whatever. And like using them is like, oh, these are actually like really nice because I don't have to move my thumb off the camera button. Like I call it the camera button.
Yeah.
Like the right joystick.
Yeah.
Press because I have all mine programmed to ABXY. And it's like, oh, okay. And then like I'm not moving consistently while using the D-pad, so I can just do that.
Yeah. And it's like, so all you have to do is you hold the home button and it brings up a thing where you can, on a per game basis, change what the button does. And it takes like 2 seconds. So my review, I'm probably going to make a TikTok about it. I low key might like this more than the PS5 controller. I haven't decided yet. Because the PS5 controller is my favorite.
You know if GameStop is still doing that drift shit where you bring in a controller that's drifting and they'll give you a new one for free?
No, it's not for free.
I think they're done with that. But it might be till like the middle of the month. You might have to Google it.
Because I'm not having issue with drift. I'm having issue with my Xbox controller not connecting good. Bluetooth. Because this is the first generation of the Series X controller.
Yeah.
And it connects like shit. It doesn't connect good.
I think Alex had that same issue.
They
I don't know.
Bluetooth connect like shit with at least the first gen controllers. The second gen controllers I haven't heard anything about. And then the PS5 controller connects good, but it has such a short battery life. It is fucking annoying. And I haven't used the Switch controller in years, so I should probably try using it on PC and see how that acts. But it doesn't have
I've used the Switch 1 controller on PC, and I liked it. And it has a longer battery life.
My only issue is it doesn't have the analog triggers.
Oh, yeah, for the games you play, that might be an issue.
Because I like Forza, I'm playing Forza with a controller, and it's like, oh, come on, man, I need like actual adjustability.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, that would, yeah. You know what's funny? I was watching a YouTube video, and he literally said Forza could never come to Switch because of that.
Yeah, honestly, Forza should come out on more shit, but issue with Forza, it's so fucking boring after you beat all the main races.
Yeah.
And then there's nothing to do, and then every week they drop these challenges, and you finish the challenges within one day. It's like, what the fuck am I to do? So, yeah.
So, Ollie, what was your topic? I think that's probably gonna be the last one for this episode.
Windows adding ID verification in California.
Oh my god.
Go fuck yourself, Windows. Fuck you.
But Cali. That's on Cali, not on Windows.
No, because you know what's going to immediately happen? Windows is like, oh man, we don't want to have two versions of the OS, one for California.
Yeah, so everyone has to do it.
Everybody's going to do it.
Oh, you know what? You're very right.
Literally, they said January 2027.
That's
if
crazy.
January 2027 comes and I have to input my ID, I'm immediately swapping to Linux. Fuck Windows completely. Fuck Battlefield 6. Fuck Rainbow Six Siege. I don't even play those games. Man. I'm fucking done with this bullshit.
Ollie, literally, no offense. The amount of times I've heard you say that.
No. The last time I couldn't swap to Linux is because dual booting would not work.
Yeah.
Because it would literally corrupt files. So I'm like, okay, I can't do dual booting because I need both Windows files and Linux files to work together. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to risk it. I have a lot of data I don't want to lose. And then I saw somebody who's like, "Oh, you can actually confirm." I'm like, "Fuck! I already deleted Linux. Let me see how it works." I saw it. It literally makes sure Windows can't use the file again. I'm like, "Screw that." At this rate, if it's fucking like Windows actually does that, I'm just making the full hop. I don't need to play Battlefield 6. I don't need to play fucking Rainbow Six. Fuck that noise. I'm not giving Windows, a company notorious for fucking with your data, my ID. I would like.
No, Ollie, you have to
know
conform. You don't
how many
understand.
companies, but the fact that already, I forgot the company's name, like 9 million IDs are already out there. We're already, I'm not even trusting anyone now.
Discord also had that same issue, like with their ID verification.
That was the company. They went to that company for ID verification.
And they walked it back and they said straight up, like, "Oh, we dropped that company." And also 90% of users that already have an account don't have to do the ID verification. We're using AI to check if you meet this criteria, like what servers you're in. I'm in like a bunch of random ass servers that are all like either switch hacking, modding shit, or fucking like literally game related servers. So I don't know how that, if Discord asks me for my ID, I'm going to tell them get stuffed.
Oh, 100%. That's why I was like, that one time in Instagram, I was like, "Hey, how's TeamSpeak looking, boys?"
Apparently, you have to pay for a server.
Okay, no, you don't. You have to have a. So you don't have to pay for it. You can make your own server, aka run it natively on your PC. But you do need a server for it. You don't need to pay for a server. That was like a big thing everybody didn't know. It's like, no, you don't have to pay for a server. You can run it natively on your PC.
Well, then I guess that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Man, I have to sign back into Tim Hortons. They kicked me out.
Tim Horton asked for your ID in order to buy anything from the stores. You doing it, Alan?
Yep.
Riley? Really?
Yeah.
Riley would let Tim Hortons fuck him in the ass if they would ask him.
If they would ask, because I asked them, they never answer.
Tim's free for life.
Wait, what do I have to do?
Cancer one more time.
Oh fuck no! No. I should already get it. That should be my reward for the second time.
I wish you were more active and like said, "Hey," or like to the Bills at least, it's like, "Hey, our boy got cancer again. He's getting his fucking stem cell transfer. Do you mind giving him some just Bills gear?"
They don't care about me. I try hitting them up. They don't care.
Bitches.
Yeah. They
still family.
Well, I think that'll be
Mika a big bull Percocet.
The end of this episode. We found ways to make it fun. There's not much off-season news. I kind of want to do. We'll do more episodes that are when TikTok works again. We'll do more episodes that are just us streaming and talking, and just random topics, not necessarily football related.
And maybe we'll talk about how you can escape the draft.
That's true. Bone
Spurs.
Hey, it worked for the commander-in-chief.
Riley, you have bone spurs now. Same with you, DJ and Malik.
I don't need a reason to not go to the draft.
I think if my kneecap gets obliterated in a hunting accident, they can't grab me.
That's true too. Or you can do what my dad did.
Join the CIA.
Just join the CIA, man.
Okay,
hey,
I will say,
for him.
I saw it coming. I mean, everyone saw it coming. Like, let's be honest, it wasn't really hiding it. And we all saw we're going to go to war. It was just a matter of when. But I knew it was going to be a war, specifically because last year, like in August, I got fucking
4 ads back to back, all related to fucking military shit. I got an Army ad, a Navy ad, a fucking Marine ad, and I got an ad for either the FBI or CIA. I forgot which one. And I was like, oh, the fucking FBI are looking for people? Yeah, we're cooked. Hey, we're doing something big, and I don't like it.
Hey, bro.
Did you just reminded me about this? There's a drone that can be launched off of a pistol now in Russia.
Oh my god.
And we got fun.
I will, after listening to the CIA whistleblower John Kiriakou, I will totally join the CIA now.
Just hope you don't get fucking sent to Israel so you don't shit in every toilet in your house.
Hey,
and rearrange all your furniture and chop off your dog's tail.
I've seen I've heard the stories. I've heard the stories.
Oh, see, I don't remember exactly when this happened, so it could be old news. It's whatever. Or maybe talked about it to you off podcast. But another thing, I guess, fucking government related. Texas GOP or whatever the fuck his title is, or he's aiming for, the whole fucking tweet talking about the goddamn Native Americans was insane.
Oh yeah,
do I need to pull up the tweet?
I vaguely remember it.
All right, hold up. Let me pull it up.
I'm rolling the outro. Hold on, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. But yeah. Anybody have anything to say while we sign off?
Beans.
Oh God, she took my quarterback. Why did she have to leave me and take my good quarterback? This week on All Riled Up, why did she take him? Well, I just got a divorce, and in this week of All Riled Up, you get to know more about football.
Yes.
Oh God, the house is burning. Oh no! This week in All Riled Up. This week in All Riled Up, you get to have the news of the football, and maybe on how my house burnt down.
Yes.
I gotta edit that so it doesn't say football.